Our next story is from Germany. Last week, it hosted the Pakistani Foreign Minister, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. This visit was supposed to be about Pakistan, the financial crisis that it's facing, the devastation caused by the floods, the political mess that it's currently in. But for some reason, it ended up being about India. Annalena Baerbock, the German foreign minister, was speaking at a joint press conference with Zardari. She raked up the issue of Jammu and Kashmir, an issue that she said needs to be actively discussed at the UN. Let me quote here. Germany has a role and responsibility with regard to the situation of Kashmir. Therefore, we support intensively the engagement of the United Nations to find peaceful solutions in the region. There are tensions, so we encourage Pakistan and we encourage India to follow the track of the ceasefire. I repeat, follow the track of the ceasefire. The same ceasefire that Pakistan violated over 5,000 times in 2020. A fact that Germany conveniently ignored. The Indian Foreign Ministry has given it a reminder. In a sharply worded statement over the weekend, it slammed Germany's unwarranted advice and self-acquired role on the matter. It's a striking statement. Listen to it carefully. The Indian Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir has borne the brunt of a terrorist campaign for decades. This continues till now. Foreign nationals have been victims there, as also in other parts of India. When states do not recognize such dangers either because of self-interest or indifference, they undermine the cause of peace, not promote it. They also do grave injustice to the victims of terrorism. It could not have been put in a better way. The gripe against India was unwarranted. Not only for the sake of bilateral ties, but for the simple reason that the world acknowledges Pakistan as a terror state. From the United Nations Security Council to the Financial Action Task Force, global bodies are investigating Pakistan's role in multiple terror attacks on Indian soil. Meanwhile, the Indian Foreign Minister spoke at length about this at a recent press conference and slammed Western nations for their duplicity. He said, for multiple decades, Western nations did not help India, but saw a military dictatorship like Pakistan as their preferred partner. Listen to this.
Western countries did not supply weapons to India. And in fact saw a military dictatorship next to us as the preferred partner. So I think we all in international politics deal with what we have. We make judgments which are reflective of both our future interests as well as our current situation.
So what explains such sermons from Germany? Is it just oblivious to the reality, or did the statement have a hidden agenda? Well, there is no easy answer to this question, just a lot of speculation. And some of that speculation is related to the war in Ukraine. Germany is at the forefront of opposing Russia along with the rest of the European countries. It's trying to bring Russia down both militarily and economically. India, on the other hand, is neither supporting Russia nor Ukraine, a position that New Delhi has communicated to both sides very clearly. It has asked both sides to engage in dialogue and find an amicable solution. So, is Germany indulging in such pressure tactics to get back at India? Yes, say analysts. They say this could be a bit to penalize India for not towing Europe's position on the war. It could also be because of India's growing global role. For instance, the fact that the US government is going out of its way to include India in the many security dialogues that it is initiating. The second reason could be Germany's politics. You see, the current dispensation in Germany is a coalition government made up of 3 parties. The Prime Minister is from the center-left Social Democratic Party. The Foreign Minister is from the Alliance 90 or the Greens. In the past, they were both competitors. Both Scholz and Baerbock ran for the chancellorship. They both publicly opposed each other's policies. They had to put their differences aside and make certain compromises to come to power. So does the statement on Kashmir stem from these differences? Did the German foreign minister make the remarks at whim, or does the German leadership agree with what the minister said? These are questions that Germany must answer. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.